What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Sport Bike Haven production. It's your boy Jordan, and today I wanted to talk about new riders, specifically new riders on YouTube. So I've been seeing multiple times these new riders starting out. You know, they go to the dealership, get their bike, and their first video is like riding home from the dealership. And you know, like, the video gets thousands of likes and views, and they get like 100 or thousands of subscribers. Like, you know, I was just checking out a channel the other day, literally 2 videos up, and they already had over 100 subscribers, which is not a lot for a professional YouTuber. But for me, I've had my channel for like a couple of years now. Like, I've had my channel for over 2 years, and I'm still at 93 subscribers, you know, which I'm thankful for every single one of my subscribers. But man, it definitely you know, definitely, I don't know, I don't want to say jealous, that is definitely the wrong word. You know, I am happy for the people who are starting out and they can get some traction. But, you know, I've got like, you know, 20 or 30 vlog videos and like another 20 or 30 shorts. And yeah, it can be real tough to stay motivated when, you know, you're not catching any traction. But, you know, everyone is on their own path. I try to remember that. And I really got to focus on the craft, not just motorcycle riding, but, you know, the whole content creation in general. Like, you know, I really want to focus on the riding part. All right, they see me, you know, because I think it's very important to be a safe and skilled rider. But on the other hand, I definitely would like to find some success on YouTube, you know. I think it would be really cool. So, you know, I just think it's interesting. You know, I mention this all the time, but, you know, I think I struggle to find topics to talk about. I was just looking through my analytics the other day, and my 2 most viewed like long form videos are my you know, my R7 versus like a 600cc bike. You know, I kind of was comparing the R7 to the like a ZX6R, you know, and that video I think is my most viewed video. And, you know, I've seen a lot of videos like that. I think it's a pretty popular format to get decent views. So a lot of people say do what works. You know, you make videos and you see what works and you kind of double down on your good stuff. So maybe I need to start making a lot more videos about comparing bikes. And I think one comparison video I'd like to do is like the R9 versus like the 600cc's, and just talk about things that, you know, I think are like pros and cons. But if I was gonna boil down that video, it would totally be about the power delivery, because the R9, and, you know, let's just compare it to like an R6, very similar horsepower levels, you know, but the difference, and I think the main difference, is really going to be the power delivery. Because, you know, the R9 is going to be lower revving, and it's going to be a lot smoother power throughout the rev range. And you know, I think that is desirable for a lot of riders. And you know, a lot of people already kind of know about the 600s, how, you know, they have like not as good of torque in the bottom end, and you know, you have like a power band in the higher rev ranges where you make most of your power. And that's pretty much what I think comparing the R9 to the R6 boils down to. But overall, just making that thumbnail, I think, would get a lot more clicks and views. And in general, like I said, you know, I just struggle to find interesting things to talk about. You know, I think that it's important to try to stay in the motorcycle topics because it's a motorcycle channel. You know, a lot of you know, people who talk about being successful on YouTube talk about, you know, niching down, like you pick your niche and you cover all the topics, become an expert in that area. So, you know, there's other interesting things that I would like to talk about, but you know, it's like, should I review a movie as a vlog on my motorcycle? You know, I do like movies, and I think other people like movies. You know, so it's definitely something to talk about, but you know, it gets a little confusing. But anyway, back to the original topic was, you know, new riders. And I really do like to see new riders out there, and you know, I just want people to ride smart, ride safe. I'm all about stunts and stuff too, but you know, I would definitely caution people about that kind of stuff because yeah, you know, I was dumb doing wheelies on the street and had a pretty bad accident. But you know, that doesn't stop me from wanting to learn how to do stunts. You know, I just need to be smart about it. So, you know, it'd be cool to get a little ZX. Oh no, I'm sorry. It'd be cool to get a little Z125 set up with a 12 bar and, you know, a little, you know, all the right little stuff, and go practice some wheelies and stuff. You know, actually learn how to get that back brake control. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. Yeah, really cruising super easy right now. I think the H2 wants to go a little faster. I definitely want to go a little faster, but I'm definitely going to go out on some other motorcycle rides during this weekend. You know, the Vista House is like my short little ride. It's fun when I just want to cruise for a little bit, you know. But I would like to go back over to Washington. There's this great spot. It's called like McClellan Point or something. But the road getting to that spot is like super nice. And it's relatively close. I mean, it would probably be a couple hours to go there and chill out and come back, you know, probably like 4 or 5 hours. It's a fun ride. I might do that one this weekend. We'll see. But yeah, if I really wanted to falsely advertise my thumbnail, I should say something like, beginner rider rides an H2. First ride ever on an H2, something like that. I mean, it's crazy how many views that some of these creators are getting, like, you know, for their first ride, you know, first time riding on their first bike, you know. But I think that's very relatable for people. There's a lot of new riders out there, and, you know, being relatable is